in the Wisconsin Executive MBA Program. Our faculty and staff are focused on helping students enhance their career. Accomplished leaders in this program develop and enhance skills without career interruption through a premium general management MBA focused on leadership and strategy.
So I'm one who's worked in both the private sector and public sector, and I've always believed in continually educating yourself throughout your career. And at some point I realized I really needed to expand my horizons. I needed an MBA.
I decided to do an MBA because I felt like that was the part of my practice that was lacking the most. I could have used consultants to try to help the business part of my practice, but ultimately I felt like if I could get that information myself and then use it combined with my years of experience, that I would get more out of it.
I had been an attorney for the UW health system for about 10 years, and I was respected and appreciated for my legal skills, but when I was in an in-house environment and I wanted to make that next move to a leadership position in a business, I identified that there was a gap in the business side, and neither my undergraduate or my law school really prepared me in economics, accounting, cost accounting. I was increasingly in meetings to look at business deals, and I was able to muddle my way through it, but I really did have that gap.
It allowed me to keep doing my clinical practice. I felt like having the 2 days of immersion allowed me time to pull out of my regular everyday life and focus on that.
For me, I thought it was important to have the opportunity to engage a professor, and more importantly, possibly, is to engage my fellow students who, you know, in an executive program, you have a lot, they have a lot more experience.
The caliber of the cohort was really top-notch. There were people from all different walks of life who had had all different life experiences. Having a diverse group of fellow students really made the experience rich, and that the stories that were told during class and as part of your teams really expanded the world to you.
You don't know that going in, right, which is better, but I can tell you now that I would have missed a significant amount of learning experience by doing an online program.
Probably the most memorable experience I had was during the trip to Brazil. It is truly a growing country with lots of opportunities, and I was able to meet some industry people from the veterinary world while we were down there, and this is what's led to some of the business opportunities for the Decretum Group. It was far and above what I expected.
During the time when I was getting my MBA, I had done a number of projects where I worked with people, and they really noticed that how much I had grown in terms of my business sense. And throughout those 2 years and then beyond, I felt that it really opened up a wide world of the business that I hadn't seen before.
At Wisconsin, you can take learning to a very, very high level and create a dynamic where people can walk out of the classroom and use those experiences and that learning immediately in their workplace. And that really is the value of an executive MBA, is to turn, you know, classroom knowledge and classroom experience around very quickly to apply that in a real life situation.
For me personally, I got out of the MBA program exactly what I wanted to. The breadth of information and knowledge that I gained in areas that I had had a gap was really the most important to me.
The Wisconsin Executive MBA Program has completely changed the way I do my clinical practice. It's really made me a much better veterinarian, and that was an unexpected benefit. What I was hoping to do was just learn about business and accounting and finance and better ways to deal with the numbers, but I gained a lot more.